Hi friends, yesterday I explained balance of payment disequilibrium and I also explained what are the three main types of disequilibrium like cyclical disequilibrium, secular disequilibrium and structural disequilibrium. And even I promised yesterday next I will explain what are the measures to correct the disequilibrium in the balance of payment. So today what we will discuss the same, that what are the method to accurate the disequilibrium in the balance of payment. As per my word yesterday, disequilibrium means either deficit is there, neither surplus is there. But balance of payment all the time want to be in a equal situation or a balance situation. So how will bring to that balance or equal situation if disequilibrium means deficit or surplus happen? There are so many paths, so many ways to accurate the disequilibrium of balance of payment. It may be exchange depreciation, it may be devaluation, next import restriction, exchange control, adjustment through capital movement and stimulation of export. So here what are the point I told? These are the method, these are the way to accurate the disequilibrium of balance of payment. Get it? So first, exchange depreciation, devaluation, import restriction, exchange control, adjustment through the capital movement, stimulation of export. You can think that why ma'am read it two times the same thing? Because you have to give importance to these points, because next I will explain one by one what are the definition, what are actually all these things. But in UGC NET economics, what they will do, sometimes they will ask which method is not proper for correct the disequilibrium of balance of payment. So you should know that these are the methods. Other than that, if any point is there means, then that is the odd point you have to mark there. Get it? Next, we'll go to first the exchange depreciation. First, we'll understand what is depreciation. When I explain about macroeconomics, at that time I explain what is depreciation and appreciation. So depreciation and appreciation both are related to price. When the price value increases, this is appreciation of money, and when price value decreases, that is known as depreciation of value. So first we can make it exchange depreciation, means it is related to price. Depreciation of currency means what I told? I told it depreciation of currency means what is the relative value of currency that decreases. Depreciation means the relative value, means compared to other country, what is the price value is there that decreases. Relative value, remember, relative value of currency when decreases, that is known as depreciation. Then question is that how will correct the disequilibrium of balance of payment through the depreciation? Depreciation has the effect of encouraging exports and discouraging imports. Depreciation actually a very good effect over the export and discouraging the imports. And under flexible exchange rate, the disequilibrium in balance of payment is automatically solved. If it is a flexible exchange rate, there is no need to use any method. Balance of payment, it automatically it will solve through the force of demand and supply. But if it is not flexible exchange rate, then we have to follow the method of depreciation. You will take that basically, if anything is you are going to any supermarket, you will see broccoli per piece 10 rupees. Obviously you will not choose cauliflower, and 2 to 3 broccoli you will pack in your shopping bag. Why? Because rate is very less. If money value will decrease, means obviously other country they will export the product, they will take the product. And discouraging imports. Discouraging imports means what are the from outside country, we know that our money value is less, means outside people they will not send their product because that much of money is not there to make it, to purchase the new thing. So it discourages the import and encouraging the export through the process of depreciation. First. Second, devaluation. Devaluation raises the domestic price of import and reduces the foreign price of export of a country during devaluating its currency in relative to the currency of another country. If the currency of India means price is devalued compared to another country, partner country with whom India is making the trade, then what will happen? Directly our domestic price of imports, what will happen? It will rise. And what is the foreign price of the export? That will reduce. So, devaluation is the decision made by the monetary authority. You should understand that depreciation is a thing which is controlled by demand and supply. But devaluation is thing it's made the monetary authority. It's a very good difference you have to remember for UGC net. Then, when external value of currency is reduced through the devaluation, export become cheaper and import dearer. This point they will confuse you in a better way. When the external value of currency is reduced, then what happen? Obviously the export become cheaper and the import is dearer. Get it? So naturally export increases and the import decreases and the balance of payment deficit is eliminated easily. So that the disequilibrium concept will soon it's became equilibrium. Third is import restriction. Import restriction, from this title only you can understand, we put some restriction and hurdle over the import with other countries. So to correct the disequilibrium, the government also adopt direct control which aim at limiting the volume of imports by levying high imports duties, fixation of quotas and etc. Means when directly government put more import tax, import duties, fixation of quotas which will be high, then obviously other country will stop importing to India. And in India also in 1950s, to give protection to the Indian producer, when British went and we start our own business, own industry, at that time to protect the Indian businessman and industrialist, at that time 1950 government took this policy, import restriction. Get it? And that restriction became overheaded in 1990. Get it? In 1990 when LPG policy came, liberalization, privatization, globalization policy came, that time only the government reduced the restriction over the imports. That time so many Indian industries became MNCs, so many producers are became so strong and able to compete with the outside countries or MNC companies. Next we will go for fourth point. Fourth point is all about exchange control. What is exchange control? Exchange control has a double purpose. Two purposes are there. First purpose, restrict the imports, and second, also control and regulate the foreign exchange. When import and foreign exchange decreases, obviously visible and invisible imports are reduced. That's why adverse balance of payment is corrected. All the time what we saw, if import is more, get it, import is more and export is less, means we saw deficit, and basically deficit only disequilibrium. Surplus, all the time everyone want the surplus, they will not discuss, they will not think about how to correct. If deficit means it is disequilibrium and we will try to make it balance, so that at any cost we have to follow maximum method which will decrease the import and increase the export. Get it? Now we'll come to fifth point. It is the capital movement adjustment. In the capital movement, a country can use capital import to correct a deficit in its balance of payment from other country, but I don't think so it's a very easy way, but it's a way any country can do it. Then sixth point, stimulation of exports. Stimulation means increase of exports. Obviously that point only I explained. When export will increase means obviously the balance of payment will come to the point of balance. So the deficit balance of payment can also be corrected by encouraging exports. An increase in exports cause the national income to rise by many times through the operation of the foreign trade multiplier. So this is a very easy point, you can understand it. This is all about what are the methods we can correct the disequilibrium in the balance of payment. If any doubt is there, you can ask me. Thank you class. But I am seeing you watching the videos. If everything is clear, at least tell ma'am every doubt is clear. Neither how I will know that where is my mistake, how I will explain it more betterly, what you want more. And if any chapters are there, any concept are there, maybe in your PUC or graduation or master degrees, you just send me the chapters. I am going with my flow. But if you need anything, ma'am, I need more videos over this concept, basically I will make the video. So I need your very valuable concern in the comments so that I can make more videos for your usefulness. Thank you. This is for today.